Good morning, guys. Alrighty, folks. How's all doing? Staying local today for today's wee walk. So, puffed out already. That was a wee hill there. So, come with me. See where we're going to end up the day. This is a wee bridge from Cardonald, South Cardonald actually. So this is the Cardonald Bridge, or Pollok Bridge, whatever side you're on, from Cardonald to Pollok. Right, we'll take you a wee across the bridge. Immortalised in the famous movie, Ned's. So this is the bridge that takes you over to Pollok, depending on which side you're on, or Cardonald if you're coming for the Pollok side, obviously. Immortalised in the movie Ned's, a wee Glasgow movie. Look at the bluebells, beautiful isn't it? So this is us on the Pollok side now. Pollok Crew. Nah, I don't know, there's no Pollok Crew here. It's the bushwhackers in it. A wee bit puffed out again, all these wee hills. But I keep my walking up, I'll get a bit fitter. These hills won't faze me at all. I'm going to try and go right along the banks of the Carp. Carp, wherever. Done a wee bit of fishing in it. That's Linton Road over there in the distance. Well, it's the first road you see, obviously. That's the Bonnieholm scheme there. The newer builds. All the council houses were demolished and they are private housing now. That's the kids' swing park. Local swing park, Bonnieholm playground. It's changed over the years. It's a wee bit cleaner and modern looking now, a bit safer looking. When my kids played in it, it was the old mad roundabouts. With leafo, the metal chutes, 16 foot tall. Maybe not quite 16 foot, but 10 foot tall. And a big spider that, you banged your head off it, you were knocked out. That's Bonnieholm Gardens Care Home. That used to be the kids' primary school, Bonnieholm School. And I stayed on this wee road here when it was the old council houses, the tenements. And I stayed opposite the school. So the kids get flung out the door at 5 minutes to 9, across the road straight into school. How good was that? I loved that wee school. We're going to cut through here. I think this will should take us round the back of the nursing home. That way we can keep on the river. Came to a dead end there. I never used to do that. I used to be able to walk right through, but we've managed to find a wee gap in the fence. Oh fuck, I just put my hands on stinging nettles. Good June. There we go. Back out onto the playing fields. Bonnieholm Football Park. This is a good wee place. I come down here a lot. We kick about, bonfire night. Or fireworks going off. Always had a big bonfire down here in Bonnieholm Park. Could see it from my living room window. Didn't have to leave the house, but obviously you've got to join in, ain't you? Couple of cans of beer. Ladies maybe with a glass of wine. Couple of fireworks, the rains with the sparklers. Good time so it was. I liked living down here. Miss it. Coming up to the next wee bridge here. This will take us over to Ross Hall Park, up towards Ross Hall Hospital. There's a pond in there at the back as well, Ross Hall Gardens. It used to be very immaculate, but nah. The Glasgow City Council have let it go to ruin again. As much of the rest of Glasgow, wee local landmarks like that, hidden out of sight. When I was growing up, my kids were growing up, it was actually stunning. It was manicured actually. It was well manicured. Swans in the pond, ducks in the pond. It was absolutely beautiful, but nah, it's run down now. If you head up that way, it takes you up to Lintonhaw Road, into Pollok, into the housing estate. But we're not going there. We are going to Ross Hall Gardens to see what it's like. I think the last time I was probably in Ross Hall Gardens is, I don't know, maybe about 15 years ago. So we'll go and see what it looks like now. Used to be a wee gate here, but I don't think there will be. We might have to go up onto the main road to get access. Or not. No, there's a wee gate here. Good. This used to be like a wee nursery for the plants. All overgrown again, everything overgrown. MD as old as me, remember what this used to look like? This used to be a walled garden, I'm sure, with all the nursery plants in it. That's a hospital in the background, you can see. Still a lot of beautiful plants, but they seem to be overgrown, untidy. Right, let's cut through this wee path here, right? This should take us out into the pond. I think. Oh, nearly my eye took it there. That was a path at one time. Overgrown. See the stepping stones? That's the stepping stones. Shocking. Nothing getting maintained. There's a pond there, all overgrown. See, stepping stones, I'm no imagining this. This used to be a proper path. Takes you, oh look at the state of this. Don't think they've cut the grass for years. That's a hospital there in the background. Look at this beautiful wee pond. Wee duck, still a wee duck alive. You imagine this 15, 20 years ago, everything was immaculate. There was nothing around the edges here, it was all trimmed perfectly. See the wee stones there? It's all trimmed perfectly, beautiful. Wee picnic blanket, we used to spend all day here. Not one family. The path takes you round to the caves with many an adventure. Hide and seek. As long as you didn't stand on a jobby or slip on a jobby. Oh, there was a big tree here. It had a bench right round it. I don't know if that was it. Ah, but further round, let's investigate. Should be a tree somewhere with a circular bench all the way around it. Yeah, must be a way. This is Ross Hall Park, Ross Hall Caves. Look how old that tree is. That's a wee bit older than me, innit? What do you think, guys? Does it look older than me? That is an old tree. But it's not a tree with a circular bench in it. It's away. A lot of old trees in this park. This is us out of the park area. There's another wee playing field there. On this side of the river, there's a wee set up there now. I don't know what's going on, but we're going up this way. See that all cobble for you. Takes us out onto the Crookston Road. This is the car park of the Ross Hall Hospital. So this is us on the Crookston Road. This is us, we're crossing over the bridge over the river. But there's a wee entrance here, we can go down this side and it'll take us into the Leverndale grounds, staying on the river theme on the banks of the river cart. The river cart, the white cart to be specific. I know people like the specifics, so the white cart water it's called, but I just call it the cart. It's always been the cart. There's too many carts. There's the white cart, the black cart, the fast cart, the slow cart, the bogey cart. Today is Sunday the 11th of May. It is a lovely, I would say 16, 17 degrees here in sunny Glasgow. And look at this. This is on my doorstep every day. 10-minute walk, 5-minute walk from me. Beautiful. Good to live in Scotland. Scotland's no shite. It's fucking good. A bit of graffiti air there. See if we can get a wee zoom in. It's no graffiti, it's street art, or under the bridge art. A wee octopus. So, path takes us out. This is into the Leverndale Hospital grounds. You walk up that way, it'll take you to Leverndale Hospital. And this way continues along the banks of the cart. There's a wee guy there going for his walk. Right, so this is a wee field here on the grounds of Leverndale Hospital. And anybody that's local to the area, even people from all over actually, come here at a certain time of the year. There's a wee plant grows here. I wonder if anybody could tell me what it is. It's very popular. There's a wee path onto the banks. On the other side of the water there is Cairnhill Circus. There's a bit of spare ground there right opposite this bank here, behind the trees. You can see the houses. Right, in there's another part of spare ground, a bit of green area, recreational. Used to have bonfires in there as well back in the day when I was a teenager. That was that might have been the late 90s. The memories are flooding back. Right, here's a wee path here, but we'll take this one. I like to get off the beaten track. I think we'll take this one. See where it ends up. It should maybe take us up to the tower. Maybe. Or that stinging nettle I fell on earlier on. Stinging a wee bit. I need to find a wee dock leaf. That's what you rub on it, innit? A wee dock leaf, rub a wee dock leaf on it, it'll cure it. Old druid Pollok tip. Right, path's gone this way, we're just following the path. Taking us away through the tower. But the sun's out. It's beautiful. It's another old tree. Very, very old tree. A wee drink break. What a place, man. It's a nice wee bit to stop. A wee bench to sit on. Wee tree. Enough for 10 people. We carry out. The sunshine. Peace and quiet. I don't do a lot of walking, as you know. I'm a taxi driver, so I've always got the car there and it's too handy. But you don't discover places like this if you don't go for a wee walk, so I'd advise you to take a wee walk. It's good for the mental health, it's good for the health, physical health, it's good for the environment. You're not using the car. Take a wee walk. Go on, take a wee walk. Right, we're nearly at the top of this wee hill. Up to the Leverndale Tower. These are all flats now, private flats. It was all hospital grounds at one time. So this is us arrived at the tower. The tower there, Leverndale Tower. A lot of stories to be told about that place. And a lot of these are original buildings, now private residential. Yeah, it's not called the Leverndale Tower, it's a memorial stone of Hawkhead Asylum, laid by Daniel Munro Esquire. Does that say? Something of Govan. Combination parcel board. 3rd October 1893. I don't know if you can read that better than me, but that's what I'm saying. 1893, so it was a Hawkhead stone. It was a Hawkhead tower at the asylum. Oh, I'm not allowed in it. It's a very well maintained building. Aye. I think whoever owns the land, obviously these are private housing, so they will have a factor, and the factor I think has to look after that building, so that's good that it's being kept preserved. If you're a keen cyclist, this is part of the National Cycle Network. If you go down that way, that'll take you down to Leverndale, Russell Park, Crookston Castle. If you go that way, it will take you to the White Cart Way in Paisley, down onto the, and you can follow the river all the way along to Paisley, the White Cart Path. But we're going back down this way. We'll take you into Pollok Housing Estate. Nearly on the main road, come through a wee small part of Leverndale Hospital, what's left there. This used to be all hospital ground. All these houses you see, they were all part of the hospital. Up there behind the trees, the older buildings. But this is what's left of the hospital grounds. I think that's the admin building on the right. And the main hospital there on the left. But we're just going out here at the gatehouse, takes us out into Pollok housing scheme. See, that's a wee gatehouse there on the left. Still get a wee Christmas tree up there, see that? And out onto the Crookston Road. So that's us now on the Crookston Road. Turning left, that's Brockburn Road there. If you go right up Brockburn Road, you've got the Pollok Inn. If you go up the Crookston Road, that way you have got the Gables, formerly known as the Pines. Those are two local pubs. The Pollok Inn and the Gables, better known as the Pines. Bonnieholm Nursery, the nursery school up there. My youngest daughter went to that one. And these are some of Pollok's original tenement buildings. With the flat roofs, they've still got the flat roofs, these ones. Most of the tenements in Pollok are all away now. So very few left, but these ones are still standing. There's quite a few around the corner here. Beautiful wee garden there. Wee water, a wishing well. It's a lovely wee garden, I know, good wee setup. Some of these people keep their gardens lovely, take a bit of pride in them. Pollok's got a bad reputation, but there's a lot of good people in Pollok. The biggest majority of them. But look at the central reservation. The Glasgow City Council. Don't fucking cut their grass, do they? Man's got a lovely wee swing in the garden. Beautiful. Wee sun trap later on. When the sun comes out. You get a wee row of tenements there, there's no many. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 closes in all with the tenements left in this wee bit. These are more modern, these ones. And this takes us up to Crookston Castle. This wee scheme is the Towerside scheme. And the castle's just beyond that tree there in the distance. Crookie Castle. That's Crookston Castle there, and behind the trees. I'm not going up to the castle today. If you want to see the castle, there's a local lady in the area. She's got her own YouTube channel. She's called The Castle Girl. And it's her local castle, so get on her channel and watch The Castle Girl. And she'll tell you all about the history. A lot better than what I could do. So, there you go. If you like castles, that's Crookston Castle. Hey, we're coming close to the end of our walk. If we went on that wee path there, it'll take us up to Crookston Castle. That way Leverndale, Pollok Park, Breakcraft Medical Centre. This way Rosshall Park, White Cart and Rosshall Hospital. But we're just going to head down here along Bonnieholm Road and over the bridge. The first bridge that we came over, the Pollok Bridge. This is here, crossing over a Linthaw Bridge. Takes us into the main housing scheme, Pollok. It's still the River Cart or White Cart. You can cross here, that wee path over there. It'll take you along the banks of the Cart, down by Bonnieholm, where we were earlier on. But we're just going to head straight up and along the main drag. So back in the 90s, this was all tenements. See, the ones there in front of us, they were 4 stories high with flat roofs. They cut the middle ones down to 3 stories and these ones to 2 stories. But they were all originally flat roofed and 4 stories high with 8 families up each close. So a lot of people. It's a modern part over there, Bonnieholm, as we were at earlier on. This takes us up the wee Drums Hill. This is my old street. My kids grew up. Just went downhill a bit. It's my old house. I moved out of 14 years ago. And my name plaque is still on the door. What the fuck? Take it down, why don't you? Well, what's going on here? What is that? A fort? Used to be quite rough in the 90s, early 90s, maybe early 2000s. But there was never any cars firebombed in the street. So this wee hill takes us down to the local shops. Cross Road. And there used to be the Westwood. It was like a wee community hall where we had football dances for the community. It was a great wee place. You brought your own carry out, wee pie and beans at half time. Always a great night, never any trouble. All the locals just having a wee good night, a couple of cans of beer or whatever the tipple was. There was a wee Chinese there at one time as well. What was that called? The Magic Walk maybe? Somebody put me right. Megan, you remember that? You and Courtney loved the Magic Walk. You were in there. Oh, every time you come home from school, can we get money for a Magic Walk? No, you can't. The wee post office is still there. What else is still here? Convenience store. Joanna Munch. Sunday, so nothing's opened. Apart from the 101, you need a wee can of beer or a bottle of Buckfast, don't you? So the 101's got to be open. Yeah, it's Landcross Nursery there, in behind the trees. It's a good wee nursery there. My 2 oldest kids, Kirsty and Lisa, went there. They thoroughly enjoyed that. And this is Stirling Maxwell Forest Park, which I know nothing about. I've lived here for 20 years, in the 90s and the noughties, and I've never been up there. I stayed at the top of that hill. A wee swing park there at Landcross Road. Just coming up to it now. Yeah, it's very modern as well looking now. Looks modern and safe. Previously it was known as the Fort. It was a hangout for the young team to have a wee carry out. It's at number 153 going to Cessnock. Used to have the 50 bus. This is the terminus down here at the bottom of the road, known as the 50 crew area. So I was told, don't know nothing about it, but used to have a big pal, a wee bit older than me, used to shout 50 crew. before my time, guys. These houses here also on the left, all originally 4 stories high, all been cut down. It one's 2 stories, it one's 3 stories. They were originally tenement buildings, 4 stories high with flat roofs, all up the whole street. The same on this side, which they were totally blitzed. These are all new builds. And that's the Maxwell Park up the back there, which we might explore another day. And we can't leave Pollok, can we, without going a wee walk up the notorious Dormanside Road. Probably the most well known street in Pollok. Or North Pollok, whatever. We have Old Pollok over near the M77. This is Pollok here. Notorious Pollok. It's all changed now. It used to be all 4-storey tenements. So you can imagine the amount of people, the amount of families that lived here. So this is one part of Dormanside Road. That is now the private end, where it's all private housing. A lot of this side on the left hand side is still social housing, and on the right hand side is more private housing, which was all originally social housing as well. So where did all these people go? That's what I would like to know. Where did they all go? All wee cul-de-sacs in there, it's a wee dead end. So that's us at the end of Dormanside Road, back onto Bonnieholm Road there, and we will head over the bridge back to the Paisley Road, Cardonald. So if you're still here, guys, thanks for watching and hanging in, and you know you'll have to hit that subscribe button, because if you're still here, you're here for a reason. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you all again in the next one.